Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the center position. Now here's James. Pass to Korkmaz. Here he goes. With the teardrop, it's deflected. One-on-one here. Here's Panathinaikos, and he banks in the layup.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Brown's shot is good. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shot by Panathinaikos, no good. Here's James. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Here's Fall. For three, Fournier. Rebounded by Papagiannis. One-on-one fast break. Here's Calathes. Sinks the triple.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Vezenkov. He's covered by Brown. Can they get it? Here's Fall. Misses the baby hook. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Knocks it loose. Here's Vezenkov. Pass to Panathinaikos. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
There's a screen. He's covered by Brown. And Fournier kicks to Panathinaikos. Going inside. Vezenkov. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Korkmaz passes to Calathes. On the wing, James. Pass to Papagiannis. Shot clock at 6. Great open look there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Vezenkov. Goes up on the wing. He squares up and sinks it. Vezenkov's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
James kicks to Calathes. And it's off from three-point range. It's Fournier on the wing. 1:16 left to play in the first. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a great time to check out the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up across the league. And you take a look at this home team, they're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
When you look at this visiting team, they've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
Now here's Brown. Brown. And they're running. Here's Fournier. Finished off the break. Fournier's got 5 now.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
James kicks to Brown. Here's Papagiannis. Back to Brown. Sinks that one from the post. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. Pass to Fall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Fournier doesn't go that time. He gets it up. That shot, no good. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 3. And the second. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
James dishes to Calathes. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Calathes. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Corniche is out there with Blossingame, and it's Moniunas in at the 5 spot. Here's Dorsey. Corniche with the rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Offensive rebound. And the basket by Blossingame. Blossingame's got his 1st points of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Evans feeling it out a bit. To the middle. From outside the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Okobo. Diallo with it. Over to the left wing. Here's Okobo. Scoreless thus far.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Milutinov. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he's got his 1st free throw of the game. And it's tied up with that one. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here's Diallo. Here's Okobo. Pass to Moniunas. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Evans outside. Corniche with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. Here's Okobo. Finished off the break.
Get it out ahead on the break. That's what you want to do, and he delivered with that pass.
Out left to the wing. From 18 feet away, count that bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Now here's Diallo, guarded closer.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
That's the Blasingame. A three-pointer is right on target. Blasingame's got 5 points so far.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Evans. Peters kicks to Evans. To the inside. Monteunas with the steal. Here's Blasingame. Drills it from outside. Blasingame's got 8 points in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Blasingame's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Evans outside. 1:19 left here in the second. To the paint. Here's Milutino, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 1:07 left now here in the second. Pass to Blasingame. Now Diallo. Here's Blasingame. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Dorsey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Diallo. Here's a Kobo, covered by Evans. Here's Cornish. No good on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Kicks it out to Evans. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Peters. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Dorsey. Goes back up. And that concludes the first half. They lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
26.
You know what time it is.
Hello. You can almost taste All-Star Weekend. The celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memories.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the visiting team.
They've controlled the pace.
And that is our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Fall, and it's Panathinaikos in at the small forward position. James, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Papagiannis in at center. Fournier, that's for 2. And the jumper falls for him. Fournier's got 7 points. Fournier's gone 3 for 5 from the field. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Panathinaikos in at the 3 slot. Here's Brown. The layup missed.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Kalathis in at the 2.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Kalathis. He's guarded by Fournier. Brown the pass to Kalathis. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Evan Fournier.
attack there and then create the contact.
4 pound Portmans at the line for 2.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the home team has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Fournier. Pass to Panathinaikos. Outside Fournier. Clock at 4. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Drains the three-pointer. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the right side. Here's Vazenkov. He's covered by Brown. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Calathes. And stolen by Fournier. And here's the fast break. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Panathinaikos, good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Over to the wing. Here's Calathes. Kicks it out to James. Hands it from downtown. James has got 5. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away. And some hang time on the rim puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pass to Brown. Now here's James. Here's Papagiannis. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's good from long range. He has 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Panathinaikos. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. James, good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Brown outside. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And it's Vazenkov missing. And here's James outside. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. You've got Boston game. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's a Kobo in at the point guard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. To the left wing. Yunus grabs the miss. Here's a Kobo, covered by Evans. Pass to Yunus. Here's a Kobo. Drills the three-pointer.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
And here's Evans outside. On Friday and then on Thursday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Up top, Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Corniche. Banked in off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Evans. Will it go? Watson game pulls it in.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Pass to Dorsey. Fires the three, and he's good on the three ball.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Boston game, covered by Evans. Here's Boston game. Diallo inside. And the three off target. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Good shot by Evans, nobody around. Offline with his three.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Down low, here's Peters. There's the killer two-handed slam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
In the corner, it's Diallo. After Kobo.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
Team foul. At the line for your home team. The players have a video review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one misses. And here comes the break. There's Diallo. And the call on the shot that sets the coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, under the wire, that's what it's for.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Corniche, the pass to Blossing. Another shot out to the wing. Diallo has the open look. And that time, also a missed shot.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Basket good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
That one drops for him.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Dorsey. He's guarded by Diallo. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
So the wing on the left, inside. Pass to Corniche.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Evans, that's a two-pointer. To the left side wing. Here's Dorsey. He's guarded by Diallo. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Pass to Matajunas. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
For three, Fournier. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster swing.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. For the tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Inside, here's Fall. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's his first trip to the line. So he gets them both. It's 7 a screen. It's hauled in by Fall. On the wing, Fournier. And it's in there. And we're about a minute into the first.
Home team foul. Fall. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Nunn. There's the drive. Pass to Osman. Clock at 6. 4-3. The shot off that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fournier against Nunn. Three-pointer. No good there. Pass to Osman. Outside Nunn. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. The layup misses. To the inside. Here's Vezinkov. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the ball goes out of bounds, turned over. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Up and in on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Fournier. Got a piece of it. Now Nunn. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Athens shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Osman. Right wing. Launches a 3. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
To the left side wing. Oh, deflected. To the middle. Shot to stop the run. He got a piece of it. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Left side Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. And the three off target. Athens leading by 6. You're at 7 with the ball. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
This one for 3. And that one's good. Vezenkov's got 7 points in the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Athens up 5. And back to the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for Athens. Here's Dorsey. Off target from 3-point range.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Pass to Brown. Here's the pick. Down low. They swipe it. Here's Dorsey. Offensive rebound. To the paint. Here's Evans. Tries yet again. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Evans has got his first basket. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Athens leading by 3. And here's Brown. Yet to see a basket. Outside for Grant. Five to shoot. Back to Brown. 3-pointer. It doesn't go for him. To the wing on the left. Here's Evans. And he hits it to tie the game. Evans has got his second basket of the game.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
It's tipped. Here's Dorsey. He's covered by Grant. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Brown finds Grant. Now Hernan Gomez. There's a screen. Here he goes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Grant outside. No good with a layup.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Dorsey. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Brown inside. No made baskets yet. To the wing, right side. Grant outside. Launches it. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he banks in the layup. Grant's got his first 2 points of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Dorsey. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Pulls it from 20. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. In transition, here they come. Grant outside. 55 seconds left in the second period. Can't connect from short range. Here's Peters. The three is up. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. And so it's Athens with it. And the layup falls. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And the whistle on the shot. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's even after the video review,
there's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Can't connect from long distance. To the middle. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Pass to Evans. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even elevate. This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score.
And that'll do it for...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Osman on the wing. Six to shoot. From downtown, sinks it from distance. Osman's got his second basket of the night.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And for Athens, back to Fournier. Pass to Fall. Here's Vezinkov. Takes the 3. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And there's a pick. Driving in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
So on the floor for Athens. There's the triple. It's picked off. Here we go. Here's Yurt-7. Soft touch off the glass. Yurt-7's got his first points of the night. 3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. To the left wing. Pass to Fall. Right side Fournier. 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Here's Vezenkov. Good on the shot. Vezenkov's got 9.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Osman. Out left to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray. 13 points in the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Vezenkov. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Athens leading by 4. Outside Nunn. Off target at the rim. Nunn's gone 1 for 3 on the night.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
He buries it from 3.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Lays it up and banks it in. Nunn's got his 2nd basket.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the 2nd half.
Nunn defends. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Wednesday, then on Friday. There's a minute 34 left in the 3rd quarter here. They set a pick. The rebound by Vezenkov.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Oh, ripped away. Finished off the break. And it's a 5-point Athens lead.
Seems like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Papanikolaou. Goes back up. And Fall gets it to go. Fall's got 4 points in the quarter.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
There's 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Papanikolaou. Still no points. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Yurt-7.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
There's a screen. On the attack, Nunn. And there it is for him. Nunn's got 6.
They've toned down their 3-point attack in the 2nd half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Vezenkov. He's got 9. 1 second left. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. It's Athens up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So it's the home team now. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Athens leading by 5. And for Athens, Nunn, the pass to Yurtseven. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. No good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. Down low. Good D by Yurtseven. On offense, here is Athens. The 3. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Inside, here's Peters. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds in the game. Yurtseven a screen. Pass to Osman. Nunn with it. Another shot. And the layup is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Nunn's gone 4 for 6 from the floor here tonight. He's covered by Yurtseven. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Evans. Here's Peters. It's hauled in by Athens.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And Athens calls time here. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi guys, the head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Outside Nunn. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out to the wing. Here's Evans. They get the rebound. Tries again. Tipped away. Fast break. Here we go. Nails the baby hook. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Athens.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nunn. Makes it with the kiss.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Evans. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Nunn, the pass to Osman. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Peters. There's the 3. And he can't get that one.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Dorsey. Knocks it down from distance.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
On the attack, Nunn misses the layup. And here comes the break.
Old team foul. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Athens with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And here's Brown for three. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. He shoots. No good with a jumper from the wing. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And here's Grant from the arc. The long distance three is buried. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's Athens winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you...
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It's Athens and the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's none in at the two-guard spot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Osman, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
For the three, Papianis can't hit. Nunn looking around. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Lucas, James defending. Here's Lucas into the lane. That one's in, his first shot this game.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Now here's James. He's guarded closely. And it's Calathis, top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to James. Lucas, James defending. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Over in the corner, Osman. And they're moving it up. Here's Papagiannis. Brown the pass to James. Back to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Osman for three. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the dunk by Brown.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now Athens with it. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
They set the pick. Clock at 6. Osman kicks to none. Fires the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
James finds Brown. Knocked loose. Here's the break. From the arc. Tries again. Yurtsevin with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Lucas. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. James dishes to Calathis. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. From deep, James. It's hauled in by Athens. It's a 5-point game. Driving the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. .55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
James against none. Athens needs to get a shot off. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown deciding where to go with it. Here's James. It's stolen. And here's none. Lucas. James defending. Here's Lucas. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Athens leads by 7. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Athens.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Corniche is out there with Blossingame, and it's Monaco in at the 5 spot. And for Athens, Diallo hits them both. Athens leading by 5. Brown outside. They set the pick. Good on the triple.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Pass to Corniche from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Corniche has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brown outside. And the shot goes in.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Blossingame, the pass to Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Lets it go from deep. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Team foul.
Grant on the wing. He's guarded by Diallo. They set the pick. Grant against Diallo. Lets it go with the 3. Corniche with the rebound. Right wing. And he drives in. Here's Blossingame. That's tipped. Swiped away. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here's Grant. Just 4 to shoot. It's hauled in by Diallo. Here's Blossingame. Lots of room. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Grant with the ball. Working on Monaco. Grant. That's good. And Athens leads by 7.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Blossingame. Here's a Kobo. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Brown drives in, and that one good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Diallo with it, picked up by Brown. Pass to Corniche. Now Monaco. Still scoreless. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Brown deciding where to go with it. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. On Tuesday, then on Thursday. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. And taken away by Brown. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brown's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Akobo. Connects from three-point range. Akobo's got 5 points so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Grant outside. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Corniche. To the right side. Here's Moniunas. The shot from the low post is good. Moniunas has got his first bucket in this one.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Team foul.
And Athens with some changes.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left to play here in the half. There's the 3. That shot is off. And here we go. Here's Akobo. Finished off the break. Now just a 5-point Athens lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Lucas. Takes it off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Corniche. And so it's Athens heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And thank you for joining us as with two.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
And let's move on to the. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Athens leading by 7. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Kalathis in at the 2 guard. Lucas. James defending. Four on the shot clock. Here's Lucas. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the 4 spot. Now Athens with it. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 down low.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's James. No scoring in this one. With the drive, here's Kalathis. Off target from outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Athens shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so he makes both from the line. Here's James. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Lucas passes to Yurtsevin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Up top, Brown. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Athens shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
40, taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his third foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Lucas passes to Nunn. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Athens shooting their fifth free throw of the game here. Nunn, no good on that free throw. They swipe it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Back to Osman. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Athens shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game, and so Nunn nails both of them.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Brown with the bucket. Brown's got 4 this quarter. Athens leading by 14. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
The ball goes to Athens.
.121 left in the third quarter of the game. There's the screen beyond the arc.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. There's Lucas. Athens with another miss.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
On the wing, Brown. He's got 9. Coathis kicks to Papagiannis. Good. Great play by Coathis to set it up.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
From deep three-point land. Athens with another miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Now, here's Nunn. Defense right on him. Slukas. James covering. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Osman's got 7 points. And the home team has possession. It's a 13-point game. Here's Coathis. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like...
And so it's Athens going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Taking a look at Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's none in at the shooting guard. Back to Diallo. Pass to Corniche. 6 to shoot. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Athens leading by 10. Slukas passes to Nunn. Here's Osman. Back to Nunn. He takes it in. Power down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Wasengame. Pass to Corniche. The 3. Here's a Kobo. It's hauled in by Athens.
You challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And Athens calls time here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. Now, coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Athens leads by 14.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Pass to Hernan Gomez. There's Lucas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Aniunas passes to Okobo. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Athens leading by 11. There's a good screen. There's Lucas. Corniche with the rebound. Corniche has got his 4th rebound in this one. Diallo the pass to Okobo. The lead now in single digits. Okobo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Athens calls time here. And Athens making a change here.
Checking in for Athens. Grant.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Grant outside. Ball's knocked loose. Here's a Kobo. He's covered by Brown. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
I tell you what, he earned his money.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought.
Team foul. Shooting for Athens. Brown.
difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Okobo. It's stolen by Brown. And now Athens on the break. Grant outside. Plays it up and banks it in. And Athens leads by 10.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Left side, Brown. Grant surveying the D. The kick out to Brown. Here's the three. Headshot off. And here's the break. Puts up a deep three. And it's Okobo missing. Left side, Grant. Pass to Hernan Gomez. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, they can count this one in the win column. It has been a tremendous effort.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
Okobo, the pass to Corniche. Releases. They grab their own miss. Diallo, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
From deep, Hernan Gomez. That shot, no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
There's Brown with the three. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
3 points.
So it's Athens winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. On the take, Zinkov can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's James. Fires it. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Fall. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
The drive by Korkmaz. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot. You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Ooh, stolen by 48. All alone on the break. Up the floor. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Brown. This James on the wing. It's Brown on the wing. No good with the triple. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to drop.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's James. Can't hit that one.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Zinkov. Here's Panathinaikos. Check by James. Here's Zinkov. Shoots over Brown. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And they're pushing it up. That one drops for him.
Fire that pass down the court, guys. I mean, that's the best way to keep the fast break moving.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Zinkov. Here's the 3. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
In transition, here they come. Picked his pocket. James deciding where to go with it. Kick out to Brown. Knocks it loose. And they're on the run. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Kalathis. Just 5 to shoot. Brown gets the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
To the left side wing. Hits a three-pointer.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's Korkmaz. Out to James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Vezinkov, defended by Brown. Powered down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's James. A deep 3. He's off on that one. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up 2, and the second quarter is on. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Korkmaz.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Korkmaz has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Three-pointer, no good. Diallo right side. Here's Matajunas. Back to Diallo. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here's the fast break. He stops. He pops. A shot by Dorsey. No good. Here's the break. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
To the middle. Here's Peters, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Corley. Here's Akobo. He's scoreless. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
To the right side. Here's Peters. That three's off the mark. Now here's Diallo. He's covered closely. Pass to Akobo. Back to Diallo, to the paint. 6 on the shot clock. He drops it from range.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Evans. Here's Peters. Out to the right wing. For 3. Hits the trifecta. Evans has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Okobo. Fires for three. Sends it home from three-point land. 6 points for him.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
1:52 left in the first half of this one. Evans, that's good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Okobo. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Peters. And the three-pointer goes. Peters has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Crafty move, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Evans. Off with the layup.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Okobo. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Diallo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three. Okobo gets the bucket.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Here's Peters. He's got 5. Over to the wing. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Diallo. Can't get the finger roll. Pass to Dorsey. Unloads. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Calathis. Buries it down low. Calathis has gotten his second bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And there's the screen. Here's Vizinkov. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's James on the wing. Pass to Korkmaz. James outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Fall. Here's Vizinkov. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Ball passes to Fournier. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Kalathis. Brown with a screen. The three is up. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Vezenkov. Uses the glass on the layup. Vezenkov's gotten 4 this quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Brown. Korkmaz on the wing. Pass to James. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 5.
And just making the defender look downright silly. And then exploded to the bucket for the finish. That was just an outstanding play from start to finish.
Offensive board. Yep, that one goes. He's got 9.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
The quick look, no good that time. Here's Papanikolaou. Check by James.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Knocked loose. Pass to Fournier. Here's Vezenkov. Back to Fournier. For the lead. And it's good on the layup. Fournier's got his first 2 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The baseline J is off the mark.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And he comes up with a bucket.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
55 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Fall. 9 points in the game. Clock at 6. And it's off from 3-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he misses the go-ahead basket. It's a one-on-one situation. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Nobody there to contest the finish. That's why you want to get the ball up quickly.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Korkmaz on the wing. Uses the glass on the layup. Korkmaz has got 10 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Out to the right wing. And here they come. And he lobs it up top. And the jam by Brown. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Up 2. And we'll be back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Here's Evans. Drills it from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Evans has got all 3 threes to fall. Dead-eye shooting. Diallo outside. Here's Akobo. 6 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Saturday, and then on Wednesday.
In that game against Athens, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. From the arc. Counted from distance. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Pass to Evans. Lets a 3 fly. The rebound by Cornelie.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Here's Akobo. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Peters' shot is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
They get it back. Pass to Cornelie. Here's Akobo. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
From outside, off the mark. Covered by Diallo. The layup off target. Pass to Akobo. Tipped. And he's going for the lob.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Making sure of it with the 2-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Diallo outside. Pass to Akobo. Sinks that one from the post. A minute 29 left in the fourth. Here's Peters. Here's Evans. To the inside. To shoot. Here's Peters. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Akobo. Misses the jumper. Into the lane. He connects.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Substitution on the court.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for...
So many many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
It's James with the drive. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Kalathis. Back to James. Missed it!
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Outside Fournier. Here's Fall. Oh, the shot is good! Oh, but it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And in the basket, they'd get a chance to play the overtime period. Otherwise, this one's over. There's the official ruling. He was too late with the shot.
Biggest call of the game, pushes this baby into OT.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Vazinkov. No good from outside. James, right side. Here's Kalathis. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Vazinkov. Fires the 3. James with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Kalathis. No good on the triple. Here's the break. Fournier for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
And he drives in. Off target at the rim. 1:50 left in the OT period. Brown finds James. Back to Brown. And here's James from deep. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
A little over a minute and a half gone now in overtime. Check by James. Pass to Vazinkov. Looking to end this cold spell. Got a hand on it. Here's Korkmaz. And he dunks it down.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Here's Kalathis. And they're on the break. Count it! What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
And Fournier can do a little bit of everything out there, including passing the ball.
Here's Kalathis. It falls!
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vezenkov. Here's Fall. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Fournier for 3. They get it back. And another shot. No good at the rim. James outside. It's Brown on the wing. Fires away from way outside. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 2. Stripped it away. It's Saban. Pass to Nunn. Off on the layup. And here's the fast break, and the shot is good.
Well, this is where Evan Fournier has a feel for where to go in transition. Really good job.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Fires away from outside. Athens with another miss. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach for Athens. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Athens with another miss.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Pass to Fournier. Here's Vezenkov. Back to Fournier. There's the pick. To the paint. 5 to shoot. Here's Fall. Over Nunn. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Now Athens with it. Searching for their first points of the game. Drives to the hoop. Slukas. The teardrop falls in.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Yep, it counts.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Away team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
Launches it. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, driving in to the inside. Pass to Panathinaikos. Here's Fall. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Nunn looking around. Got a piece of it. Fast break, here we go. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, good on the 3-point shot. 5 points in the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Panathinaikos. Here's Vezenkov. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Slukas passes to Nunn. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Panathinaikos. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Over in the corner, Osman. Misses in close.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's the screen. Fournier's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Over in the corner, Osman. Three-pointer. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up by 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3 spot. And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Pass to Fall. Here's Vezenkov. They get it again. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made one of them. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And here is Brown. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Clock at 6. Grant for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Grant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Peters. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
They set the screen. Here's Grant, and he banks in the layup. Grant's got 5 points so far.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Evans kicks to Peters. Nailed from 3-point land.
3 points.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the 3-point shot, so I don't give him the lights out.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Dorsey. Got a piece of it. Brown kicks to Grant.
Awaiting foul. Number 77. First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visitors. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Grant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Grant's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Peters kicks to Evans. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, and he comes up with the deuce.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Grant outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Here we go, all alone. Here's Peters. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take him right at them.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and the first one drops.
Peters, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Brown dishes to Grant. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Dorsey. Milutinov, he's covered by Grant. That one goes in.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
There's the pick, and here's Brown outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. To the middle, here's Peters. Stolen. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Grant. Oh, good with the triple. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
And guys, let's see now about that closely contested first half for the visiting team. And that's a halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Lucas in at the point guard position. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4. Athens moving the ball around. Pass to Osman. This one for 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtseven, and it's Osman in at the 4. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot's good. 5 points in the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. There's the try, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for the away team.
He hits both from the stripe. Athens trails by 8. Pass to Osman from past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Osman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Fournier's shot is off. Takes it inside.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Panathinaikos, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Puts up a deep 3. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Pass to none. Inside, here's Osman, and it's blocked.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
For the away team, Sasha Kazenko. 1 shot.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Panathinaikos. He's got 8. Left side Fournier. Pass to Fall. Back to Fournier. Clock at 4. From the corner. And that one comes up a bit short. Athens trails by 5. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. They set the pick. Nunn passes to Slukas. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And he dumps it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? We've got 1:48 left in the third. There's Slukas, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Ring shot on the way. Pass to Yurtsevin. Back to Osman for the tie. 1:09 left to play here in the third. There's the pick. There's Slukas. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Fall passes to Fournier. Here's Fall. Here's Panathinaikos. Nunn grabs the board. Driving to the basket. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it drank for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Fournier for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtsevin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Outside Fournier. To the inside. And now Athens on the break. Here's Yurtsevin. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Fires from deep. Misses the tray. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Athens ahead as they end the third. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Brown outside. Over Evans. No good from the wing. Takes the 3. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Grant finds Hernan Gomez. Now Grant. Picked him clean. Pushing it up. Ahead for the finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. Here's Dorsey. He's covered by Grant. Dorsey, that's good.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Hernangomez in the corner. Driving inside. Brown outside. Traps in the tray. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Grant. The kick out to Brown. Now, here is Hernangomez. They get it back. Down low. Evans with it. Now defended by Grant. Back to Evans. To the paint, Milutino, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. Here's Dorsey, defended by none. To the middle, here's Milutino. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Lucas. Athens with another miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here's Nunn. Defense is right there. And there's the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
There's Lucas. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Back to Osman. Pulls it up. He is hauled in by Dorsey. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And it's in there.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now Athens with it, trailing here by 8. There's Lucas. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. So it's the visitors now. Pass to Evans. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the
Get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Osman passes to Yurtseven. Back to Osman. Outside Nunn. They set the screen. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the shot goes down.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Check by James. Pass to Nunn. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Driving inside. And here's Brown for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Away team ball.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Check by James. Pass to Osman. Just 4 to shoot. First shot won't go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kalathis. And a miss there off the inbound. It's a 6-point game. Check by James. The 3 ball. Here's Yurtseven. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. None, no good. Nunn's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. To the middle. Here's James. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. James has gotten his second bucket of the game. Athens trails by 8. There's a screen. Check by James. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenges,
there will be 2 minutes to review the play.
to the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Going inside. And that one, good. James has got 6.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
1:27 left in the first quarter. Pass to Osman. Clock at 6. With the drive. Hauled in by Brown. To the paint. In transition. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for the away team, Papagiannis. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Athens trails by 10. James with a steal. Down low. Deflects the pass. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Pass to Osman. 5 on the clock. Fires in the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Hey, one heck of a crossover there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Check by James. Let's go with a 3. No luck on that one. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. With 4 on the clock. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. They lead by 14. After the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Over to the left wing. There's the triple. Akobo gets the bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And for Athens, and he gets that one.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Diallo outside. Pass to Akobo. Blocked! And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Athens shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And you think about that prize money for the NBA Cup, RJ. It's expected to increase quite a bit.
These new media rights got this money pumping. I wish I was 10 years younger. Okay, maybe 15.
Athens trails by 12. Here's none. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's the pick. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Monaco. Pass to Akobo. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's 7 with the ball. Poke loose. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And that one drops. 5 points in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Tips. They recover it. Diallo outside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Looking to win the run. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's gotten his first bucket of the night.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
To the left wing. Here's Akobo, defended by Brown. Fires the 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Athens trails by 16. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
34 seconds left in the first half, and the shot goes.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Gets the 3 to fall. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Monaco. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Brown. And the layup is good off the glass. Here's Monaco. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Up by 16. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
Taking a peek now at the Thanks for tuning in. Now,
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Grant outside. Out left to the wing. Six on the shot clock. Misses the three. Here's Kalathis. Inside. And they're running. He goes up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The visitors with the ball. They led by as many as 18.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Grant, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's James. Pass to Korkmaz. Drops in the three. He's got 13.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Back to Hernan Gomez. And here's Brown. The three. No good that time. Brown against James. Here's Kalathis. Three-pointer. Back to James. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Korkmaz. And here's Brown for three. Deflected. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. On the wing, Grant. It's deflected. James with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. James against Brown. To the wing on the left. Now here's Brown. The D's right on him. Gets the three ball to go. Kalathis has got his second basket on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Grant, left side. Hernan Gomez on the wing. For three. Kick out to Brown. Puts up a deep three.
Offense foul call. Number 26. First personal foul. Second team foul.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Here's Kalathis. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Brown passes to Hernan Gomez. There's a screen. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
It's Brown on the wing. Offline with a three. Athens trails by 19. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
From deep three-point land. Brown can't hit. Brown's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. And James gets it to go.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Kick out to Brown. From outside the arc, drains the triple. Brown's got 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Check by James. Pass to Osman. The 3. On target from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oh, got that one up quick. 10 points for him.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here we go, 1-on-1. Now here's your 7. Back to Osman. Check by James. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Brown. There's the 3. And it's James with the 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And so they foul intentionally. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Smooth pass. 1 shot.
Here's Akobo. Diallo outside. Pass to Cornelie. Back to Diallo. Here's Akobo. That's tipped. Here's Cornelie. 6 to shoot. Here's Diallo. And he banks in the layup. Athens trails by 21. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Diallo against none. Here's Osman. Pure from three-point range.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Nunn defends. He can't hit that time. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
It's stolen away. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Akobo misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Launches a 3. Pass to Osman. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Diallo against none. Diallo gets the bucket. Diallo's got 4 points this quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
They grab their own miss. The kick out to Nunn. Second chance shot. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from way outside.
Ball is turned over. Away team ball.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's a Kobo from the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got 8 rebounds in the game. Nunn, the pass to Yurtseven. Outside Nunn. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Cornelie. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the second. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. 1:42 left to play in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got 9 rebounds now. Puts up a deep 3. Pass to Osman. Fires away from way outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw misses. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Pass to Cornelie. Here's Mata Yunus. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Nunn. Osman on the wing. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Diallo. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And he takes that one up and powers it through. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Mata Yunus. No luck on that one. Good D by Yurtseven. And so it's Athens with it. Trailing by 10. Got a piece of it. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get one free throw and they'll keep possession here. First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team.
Second free throw, no good.
He might not have made them all, but he made enough to put this one out of reach.
Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Athens. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they...